Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are here live at Whiston Stadium here in Baldwin City, Kansas, as Baker women's soccer takes on Mid-America Nazarene. Starters for today's game. On Mid-America's side, we have number 1 in goal, Maria Gutierrez. Number 4, Tara Lucas. Number 5, Rachel Slack. Number 9, Elvia Villagomez. Number 10, Savannah Bussman. Number 11, Trinity Jones. Number 12, Briley Johnson. Number 14, Anna Sanchez. Number 17, Grace Stein. Number 18, Alyssa Gladhart. And number 31, Alyssa Ward. And that is a correction. Alyssa Ward will actually wear 26 tonight for the Pioneers. On Baker's side, starters, number 1, Vanessa Silva in goal for the Wildcats. Number 2, Maddie Chambers. Number 3, Kara Knapp. Number 6, Maya Hodison. Number 7, Georgia Vernadakis. Number 9, Kosi Uday. Number 10, Victoria Aceves Power. Number 12, Haley Harris. Number 15, Kate Niermeyer. Number 18, Anna Chu. And rounding out the lineup for the Wildcats, number 24, Annabella Wiles. The Wildcats are currently at the top of the conference with a 6-1 record under new head coach Sarah Matthews. Coach Matthews played for the men's coach and now AD Nate Hauser, and then served as assistant for him for a couple years before going to Avila and Kansas City Kansas Community College, excuse me. Chambers down the left side. Gets a little bit of room off the defender for a corner kick. Maddie Chambers to take the corner for the Wildcats. Plays it off to Vernadakis. Back to Chambers, but too far in front for the defender. They try to clear it out, but it goes right to Kosi Uday, and back to Georgia on the left side, who plays the ball into the box, right at the keeper, who punches it straight up. Anna Chu with the header. Goal, Wildcats! Anna Chu with the goal after Georgia Vernadakis put it into the box, and the keeper punched it in the air. Anna Chu jumps up and puts it into the back of the net with her head. Baker with the early lead in this one, looking to keep things hot as they've started the season 6-1. Mid-America, off the kickoff, comes down and gets a corner themselves. Correction, it stayed in play. Baker defender wins it. Great defense by Annabella Wiles there to keep the ball out of the box. Cleared by Aceves Power. Over to Haley Harris. MNU regains possession. Pioneers trying to chase it down, but it'll go out for a goal kick. Chambers tries to play a ball through. Haley Harris, what a great run. Haley Harris just high, right over the net. Haley Harris made a great run down the right side of the field. Maddie Chambers, a great through ball right to Haley Harris, who unfortunately just shot it right over the top of the net. Just 7 minutes into the game here. The Wildcats currently lead Mid-America 1-0. Mid-America with another throw in here. Out of bounds again on Baker for another throw-in. Out of bounds, that'll be off Mid-America. Baker will get the ball for a throw-in. Annabella Wiles will take the throw-in for the Wildcats. Possession won by Mid-America. It'll be out of bounds for a Pioneer throw-in. Haley Harris down the right side again. Beats the defender but gets called for a foul. That'll go the other way. Both teams just trading possession for the last few passes. Shot by Anna Chu, way high over the net, out for a goal kick for the Pioneers. Header won by Mid-America. The Baker quickly regains possession but gives it back over to the Pioneers. Alyssa Ward down the right side, out of bounds for a Pioneer throw-in. Trinity Jones of the Pioneers will take the throw-in. That'll be out for a Pioneer corner. On the ground. Shot by number 5. Rachel Slack goes into the net off the corner. Corner kick taken by Briley Johnson, and the Pioneers have tied the game with 34:03 left in the first half. 1-1. We've had two early goals in this one. Just over 10 minutes into the game, both teams have scored a goal, and we're sitting tied 1-1. Three on three here for the Pioneers. Off the head of a Wildcat for a throw-in for the Pioneers. Shot by Briley Johnson there, blocked by a Baker defender, and Baker looks to counter. Haley Harris, no foul called by the referee. That'll be out for a Baker throw-in. Mid-America with numbers, but they'll be offsides, and it'll come back. Baker possession. Alyssa Ward was offsides there, giving the possession back to the Wildcats. Baker turns the ball over to Mid-America. They look to counter. Alyssa Ward racing. Victoria Sevis power to the ball. Wins possession. Over to Briley Johnson. But they turn it over. Kate Niermeyer with the steal. Through ball, but just a bit too far, and Vanessa Silva will scoop it up. 29 and a half minutes left to go in the first half. 1-1 here at Liston Stadium. Baker scored first after the goalie made a great save. Punched it into the air. Anna Chu put it in the back of the net. But then the Pioneers scored their first goal of the game on a corner kick just a few minutes later. Savannah Bussman tries to play a ball to Alyssa Ward, but it's just too far, and it'll go out of bounds for a goal kick for the Wildcats. Vanessa Silva boots it deep. Maddie Chambers fights for the ball and gets fouled by the MNU defender. Baker will take possession. Victoria Sevis-Power will take the free kick for the Wildcats. Asking the ref if she can move it up a little bit. They allow her to. About 3 yards. Looks like she's going to play it deep here. Give the Wildcats a chance to score. Headed by the MNU defender. MNU takes possession. Tries to clear it. MNU on the run looking to counter now. Off Maya Hodison. MNU will keep possession for a throw-in. Misplay there by the Wildcats. Alyssa Ward with the ball in the middle of the field. Shot by Elvia Villagomez, but it just goes wide. Vanessa Silva will have another goal kick. Foul in Mid-America. Baker will have another free kick here. Free kick won by Mid-America, and it's cleared out. It'll go way out of bounds. Baker will retain possession. Anachu controls it. And that'll actually go out off Anachu for an MNU throw-in. Baker so far this season has posted 4 shutouts, ranking 11th in the NAIA, and have scored 19 goals, which ranks 16th in the NAIA. Georgia Vernadakis has 2 game-winning goals on the season, ranks 13th in the NAIA. Kendall Staley also has 3 assists on the season, which ranks 32nd. Number 11, Monique Diaz, takes the pitch replaces Maya Hodison with 23:30 to go in the first half. Annabella Wiles tries to play a ball outside to Maddie Chambers, who keeps it in. But too far down the line. That'll go for a goal kick. Baker gets possession in a dangerous area, but turns it over. But they'll keep possession for the time being. That'll go out of bounds. Baker will get a throw in here. Trying to hurry things along. Monique Diaz. Kate Niermeyer. Through ball to Diaz. Cross blocked by the defender. Now they're playing keep away. They try to clear it. Goes off Maddie Chambers, out of bounds. Pioneers will get possession. Sevis Power. Over to Kara Knapp. Knapp plays a ball, goes off Chu's foot, and out of bounds for a Pioneer goal kick. It's a rare single night game tonight in conference play. With the stoppage of play, Kendall Staley and Valerie Aceves Power will enter the game, taking Maddie Chambers and Haley Harris. Both have played significant minutes so far this year and done a great job for the Wildcats. Uday with a mistake there. Shot by Alyssa Ward, but it's blocked by Victoria Aceves Power. Savannah Busman now with the ball. Tries to play a cross in. Silva jumps on it. Header won by the Pioneers, but right back to the Wildcats. Annabella Wiles. Bernadakis out to Kara Knapp on the right side. Kendall Staley fights for the ball and wins it for a Baker throw-in. Knapp changes direction to Diaz. Now Staley. Staley fakes. Plays the ball into the corner for Knapp. Knapp with the cross. Annabella Wiles recovers it. Plays it back to Bernadakis, who fakes a shot. Plays the ball across, right to the MNU defender. But Baker will keep it in their half. Diaz to Staley. Back to Diaz. Back to Staley, but too far and out of bounds. It'll be an MNU goal kick. Offsides on the Pioneers. Once again, Alyssa Ward, offside for MNU. Free kick here for the Wildcats. Victoria Sevis Power plays it deep. Off the head of Staley, right to the goalkeeper of Mid-America. Few subs looking to check in here for the Pioneers. At the next chance they get. Ward and Uday going after the ball, and Uday will just let it go out of bounds. Baker will get the possession on a throw-in. Foul on Baker there. Mid-America's Rachel Slack, who scored the first goal off the corner kick, will take the free kick from here. About 55 yards out. Off the head of Wiles, Baker gets possession. But right back to Mid-America. Shot taken by Elvia Villagomez, but it goes right to Vanessa Silva, who scoops it up. And Baker will get possession. Just over 15 minutes to go here in the first half. We're still knotted 1-1. Baker scores the first goal of the game after a fantastic save by the Mid-America goalkeeper. Punched it straight up into the air, and Anna Chu finished it into the back of the net. And then Mid-America tied it up just a few minutes later on a corner kick. Staley down the right side. She beats the defender, has a chance for a cross. Off the defender with the cross, but keeps possession. Off two defenders to Diaz, who plays it to Knapp on the right side. Off MNU's Tara Lucas and out for a Baker corner. A Baker throw-in. Knapp with the cross. It's going to be right at the goalie, who punches it out to the other side. Baker will have another throw-in. Valerie, Aceves Power, plays the ball into the middle. Gets kicked into the air by the MNU defender. Diaz wins the header. Mid-America defender saves it from being a corner. And Baker will have a throw-in. Aceves Power. Bernadakis lets it go. Kara Knapp. Defender runs into Knapp. but they clear it out, but Baker keeps it in their half. Knapp into the corner again with a cross. Valerie Aceves-Power had a chance, but it goes right to the keeper, who makes a great save once again. Just over 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Annabella Wiles keeps it in. So does Aceves-Power. And then it goes off the MNU defender out of bounds. Baker will keep the ball. Anna Chu holding off her defender. Beats her defender. Wildcats have numbers. Chu to Diaz, who's onside. Right to the keeper. Baker had a great chance there. Chu played a great ball. Diaz made a run on the outside and stayed on sides, but the keeper came out and scooped it up just in time. We'll have some subs here for Mid-America. Entering for the Pioneers is Itzar Rodriguez, Brianna Reed, and Morgan Hill. They will replace Briley Johnson. Anna Sanchez. And Alyssa Gladhart. Baker really pressing forward this half. Done a great job once they lose possession to keep the ball in their half of the field. That'll be a foul on Mid-America, and Victoria Aceves-Power comes in to take a free kick. The ref will walk off 10 yards for the Pioneer defenders. And here comes Aceves-Power. Plays the ball great into the box. Off the head of Staley, and it just goes outside right around the net after a save by the Pioneer goalkeeper. That'll be a Baker corner on the far side of the field. Aceves-Power resets the corner. And here it comes. Valerie Aceves-Power keeps it in, but right to the goalkeeper for another save. 9:25 left to go in the first half here. Score is still tied 1-1. Baker wins possession again. Anna Chu takes a shot from about 25 yards out, and it goes way wide for a goal kick for the Pioneers. Maria Gutierrez boots it deep. It'll go off the head of a Pioneer, and Baker will get possession. Kate Niermeyer turns it over but quickly wins it back and plays it wide to Valerie Aceves-Power. Valerie cuts back, makes a move, puts it off a defender. But there's Annabella Wiles to keep it on the Wildcat half once again. Monique Diaz with a shot. Saved by the Pioneer goalkeeper once again. She's worked hard already this first half. And fortunately, she's kept it 1-1 so far. Through ball once again. There's Alyssa Ward. Offsides again for the Pioneers. Morgan Hill with the ball for the Pioneers. Morgan Hill once again trying to beat the defender. Kara Knapp does a great job defending, playing it off the Pioneers for another goal kick for Vanessa Silva. Silva. Play it deep to Wiles. Valerie Aceves-Power will play it off the defender for a throw-in. To Diaz. Aceves-Power. Chu. But the defender will beat her there. We'll have another throw-in for the Wildcats. Offsides by the Wildcats called there. And MNU will gain possession. Just over 5.5 left here in the first half. Bernadakis wins the header. And Valerie Aceves-Power keeps it in. Niermeyer with the ball. And they'll go off Baker. Pioneers with the ball. Bernadakis called with the foul there. MNU will look to break the tie here within the next 4.5 minutes. Uday wins the ball. Plays it to Diaz. Back to Knapp. Staley trying to chase it down, but just couldn't get there as it goes out for another goal kick. Entering the game now for the Pioneers, number 22, Lexi Wappelhorse. She will replace Alyssa Ward, who's been attacking the Baker defense for most of the game. Baker keeping the offensive pressure up. They'll have another throw in here on their half of the field. Knapp trying to get into position here. Right back to Knapp, who crosses it right to the keeper. Two and a half minutes left here. Both teams tied 1-1. Both players fight for the ball there. And the Wildcats are called for a foul. .2:12 left to go in the first half. As Rachel Slack lines up for a free kick. Plays it into the box. Silva punches it out, and it'll go out for an MNU throw-in. Foul called by the referee on the Pioneers there. Baker will get possession. Played over to Uday, who plays wide to Knapp. Inside to Diaz. And a foul called on the Pioneers. Just 1 minute to go here in Liston Stadium. Victoria Sevis Power lines up for a free kick for the Wildcats. Foul called there on the Pioneers for a high kick. The Wildcats will have a dangerous chance here, as both Vernadakis and Victoria Sevis Power talk it over. Victoria Sevis Power leaves. .23 seconds to go here. Sevis Power touches it. Vernadakis with the shot, blocked by the defenders. As Sevis Power with the ball, shoots just wide. And it looks like with 10 seconds to go, we will go into halftime tied 1-1. And that's exactly what will happen as the clock hits 0. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got a tight one here at Liston Stadium. Baker 1, Mid-America 1. We'll be back for the second half just after this. We're back here for the second half. Baker and Mid-America tied 1-1. Baker scored the first goal in the first half. After a shot on goal, got punched out by the goalie, but straight up in the air, Anna Chu jumped up for a header, put it in the back of the net. Just a few minutes later, Mid-America took a corner, rolled all the way into the box on the ground, and into the net by number 5, Rachel Slack of the Pioneers. And that's where we sit right now, 1-1. Mid-America will go right to left in this half. Baker the opposite, left to right. Anichu tries for a corner. That'll go off the Pioneer defender. And early in the second half, Baker will have a corner. It's a little dark over in that corner, but Victoria Sevis Power lines it up. Here it comes. Off the head of Bernadakis, and it'll go out of bounds. MNU will take a goal kick. MNU will just play that out of bounds. Regather themselves as Baker gets a throw in. Diaz with the ball. To Valerie Sevis Power, who loses it. MNU clears it out. Sevis Power just a little bit too strong, and that'll go out of bounds. Tara Lucas of the Pioneers will take the throw in. And it goes right back to Baker. Chu tries to hold off the defender. That'll be out just on the sideline for a throw-in. Niermeyer fights for the ball. And MNU takes possession. Looks to counter. Kosiude comes in strong. Regains possession for the Wildcats. And then plays it out of bounds. The Pioneers will take over. Foul called on Baker's Chu there. Didn't look like much, but the AR on the near side thought it was a foul. Just one time this year have the Wildcats given up more than one goal. That came on October 6th when they traveled to Lamoni, Iowa and defeated Graceland 4-3. The other 2 goals that the Wildcats have given up on the season came in a 1-0 win at Benedictine and a 2-1 win at home last week versus Central Methodist. Alyssa Ward now on the attack for the Pioneers. Trying to shake the defender, but Uday right on her. Ward turns it over, and here comes Annabella Wiles. Scrappy second half so far here. Both teams getting and giving possession quickly. Foul called there on Uday of the Wildcats. And Mid-America will take a free kick. Baker so far this year outscoring their opponents 19-5. We'll look to add to that total today. Free kick off the head of Victoria Sevis Power. But Mid-America will keep possession here. Slack. That'll go off the hand of a Wildcat defender. Another free kick here for the Pioneers. Referee marks off 10 yards here. And Slack will take the free kick. Played nicely into the box. Off the head of a Pioneer. I can't tell who it is quite yet. And it looks like Savannah Bussman. Goes off the head of Savannah Bussman into the back of the net. And the Pioneers now lead Baker 2-1. 36-37. Left in the second half. Seemed like that ball off the head of Bussman was in the air for a very long time before it found the back of the net. Niermeyer plays it, but it gets cleared out to Knapp. Knapp to Harris. Harris looks to shake the defender. Hard challenge by number 4, Tara Lucas of the Pioneers. And it goes out of bounds. Baker with the throw-in to Diaz. Back to Knapp. Knapp tries to cross it. Puts it up in the air. Valerie Sevis Power looks to kick it, but it gets kicked out of bounds by number 11, Trinity Jones of the Pioneers, and Baker will have another corner kick here. Victoria Sevis Power jogging down to take the corner kick. Here it comes. Off the head of Valerie Aceves Power, and somehow gets saved out of there, and that'll go out for a Baker throw-in. Another fantastic save by the Pioneer goalkeeper, somehow keeping that out of the net after it hit the head of Valerie Aceves Power and hit the crossbar. Chu with a shot, that'll be wide. 34-30 left to go in the second half. Mid-America currently leads Baker 2-1. Aceves Power from about 55 yards away plays a great free kick into the box. Nobody touches it, and it almost goes in the net, but gets saved. And now Baker will have another corner kick. Here it comes. Off the head once again. That'll be right back out for a corner for the Wildcats. They'll set up once again. Here comes the second try. Low, hard one. Off the foot of Niermeyer. It's kept in by Chu. Aceves Power with the cross. Bernadakis with the header. And the MNU defender, number 12, Briley Johnson, clears it out off the left post and out of bounds. Baker for another corner. Third corner in a row here for the Wildcats, looking to capitalize. Here it comes. Aceves Power off the head. And MNU will clear it out. Uday with the chase. Keeps it on Baker's half. Niermeyer loses control. And here come the Pioneers. It's Zare Rodriguez. And that'll go out of bounds for a throw-in for the Pioneers. Pioneers taking their time, knowing they're up 2-1 with just over 31 minutes to play here in the game. Uday goes to clear it out, and it goes off of MNU player, and Baker will take possession. Once again, MNU has possession. They play it straight to Kose Uday, who controls it. It's there. Rodriguez finds the ball, but is called offsides by the far assistant referee. Baker looks to go on the attack now, but turns it over in MNU's half. Number 12, Briley Johnson with the ball. Plays to Slack, who tries to take a shot. Goes way wide. And that'll go out for a goal kick. Unlike the first half, Baker playing from behind now. Needs one goal to even the score. Sevis Power plays the ball deep. Inachu giving chase. Keeper will just play it out of bounds. Baker will have a throw in. Knapp throws it into Chu, who turns and tries to take a shot, but just misses it, and it goes straight to the keeper. Baker loses the ball. MNU now on the attack. Koseude does a great job one-on-one to play the ball out of bounds and give Baker a chance to get back on defense. Cleared out by a Sevis Power. Chu tries to control it. But the Pioneers' Ina Sanchez will take over. Sevis Power playing the ball deep once again. Haley Harris giving chase. But Mid-America's goalkeeper plays it right to Harris, who plays across into Chu. Chu back to Harris and out of bounds. Baker will have a throw-in. Offsides there by Kara Knapp. Knapp gets it right back. Plays it down the sideline to Haley Harris. Chu, just a little too far out in front. Maria Gutierrez of the Pioneers jumps on top of it and takes her time getting up. Baker gets the ball back once again. Chu to Diaz. And once again, Diaz keeps it in. Bernadakis gets fouled right at the 25-yard line. And Baker will have a free kick with just over 23 minutes to play in the second half. Bernadakis at the 25-yard line of the football field, which means it would be near a 35-yard free kick attempt here. Here she comes. Takes a shot. Saved by Gutierrez, who falls on it and takes her time once again. Both Maddie Chambers and Kendall Staley waiting to check into the game for the Wildcats, while Morgan Hill waits to check in for the Pioneers. We're going to have a yellow card here. On number 26, Alyssa Ward of the Pioneers. 22:02 left to go here in the game. Sevis Power plays it deep. And that'll go off the head of a Pioneer. Baker with the throw-in. As we talked about earlier, Chambers and Staley into the game for the Wildcats. They replace Annabella Wiles and Valerie Aceves Power. Morgan Hill checks in for the Pioneers, replacing Alyssa Ward. Foul called on the Wildcats there. A little late call by the referee. But it means the same. MNU gains possession. Bernadakis wins possession for the Wildcats. Trying to fight off defenders, still chasing it down. And she's still going. Here she goes down into the corner. MNU defender number 17, Grace Stein, plays it out of bounds. And here comes another corner kick for the Wildcats. This time Maddie Chambers will take it. Ball is set. Chambers lines it up. And here she comes. Off the head of Haley Harris and just over the net. 19:44 to go. Baker still looking to equalize. Great defense there by Haley Harris. Baker will get it back, and MNU's immediately called for a foul. Victoria Sevis Power will take the free kick for the Wildcats. Everybody except Kosi Uday and Vanessa Silva into the box for the Wildcats. Off the head of Bernadakis, and Gutierrez falls on it once again. Haley Harris plays it back to Kara Knapp. Knapp forward to Niermeyer, who's fouled. Referee looks for advantage, but brings it back after MNU gains possession. Once again, Victoria Sevis Power lines it up, and everybody except Uday, Silva, and a Sevis Power are now in the box looking to equalize. Sevis Power into the box. Chambers. Diaz back to Uday. To Knapp. And MNU clears it out. Baker throw in. Knapp hurries and just throws it out the inline. MNU will have a goal kick. Number 7, Brianna Reed for the Pioneers, waiting to check in, and she will check in. For number 4, Tara Lucas. $16.50 left to go here in the game. Knapp called for a foul there. Doesn't like the call, but works her way back on defense. Slack plays it deep. Off the head of Briley Johnson and straight to Silva. Wildcats need to pick up the offensive pressure now as they trail 2-1 with just 16 minutes to go. Chu. Looks like it was off the hand of a Pioneer, but the ref does not call it. Pioneers. No, the assistant referee on the far side with a very, very late call. Calls it offsides, and the score will stay 2-1 with 15:49. Silva brings it out. Not sure why the ref waited so long there. But she was definitely offsides. Foul called there on Mid-America. And once again, Sevis Power line up for a free kick. Into the box. Vernadakis will play it out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Pioneers. Gutierrez boots it deep. And the Pioneers have numbers, but Uday quickly takes it away. Uday clears it out as the Pioneers had once again had another chance, but Uday quickly gets there and slides and kicks it out of bounds for a Pioneer throw-in. Throw-in straight to Uday. Then it goes off Uday for a corner kick. Number 12, Briley Johnson, will take the corner kick for the Pioneers. There's Grayson Cloth, it looks like. Is over there with her. That'll go out of bounds again. Pioneers with a corner kick. Haley Harris over there now to protect the quick inbounds. And Johnson off the head of number 10, Savannah Bussman, once again. But this one goes wide, and the Wildcats have a free kick with 12:30 to go in the game. Diaz turns. Dangerous chance here for the Wildcats, but it gets cleared out. Number 7, Brianna Reed of the Pioneers gives it right back to Georgia Vernadakis, who takes a shot, and it's good! From 40 yards out, Georgia Vernadakis ties the game at 2 with 11:56 left to go in the game. Georgia Vernadakis quickly takes the ball from the defender of the Pioneers and turns and just takes a shot from 40 yards out with the keeper out just too far. Gets over her head and into the back of the net. Baker and Mid-America tied at 2. $11:40 to go in the game. Cleared out by Gutierrez. It's Zara Rodriguez of the Pioneers. Looks to beat Uday. Not going to happen. Now here come the Wildcats. Plays it just a tad too far for Harris, and it's played out of bounds for a throw-in. Baker subs coming into the game. Number 24, Annabella Wiles, and number 5, Valerie Aceves-Power. Stepping out for the Wildcats, number 12, Haley Harris, and number 2, Maddie Chambers. 10:24 left to go in the game. Scores tied 2-2. Here comes Niermeyer to Diaz. Outside to Staley. Staley with the cross. Aceves-Power just misses it, but chases it down. Keeps it in bounds. Never mind, it goes out of bounds. This will be a goal kick for the Pioneers. .22 left to go in regulation. That'll go out of bounds. Baker will get possession. Knapp with the throw-in. Knapp and Rodriguez fighting for the ball. That'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Coach Matthews in a hurry, trying to take the lead in this game. Almost chased the ball down the tunnel. Once again, another throw-in for the Pioneers. 8 minutes left to go in the game. Knapp with a throw-in here. To Chu. Staley off the head. And Rodriguez of the Pioneers kicks it out of bounds. Knapp with another throw-in. Chu to the corner, and that'll go out for a goal kick. Number 4, Tara Lucas, re-enters the game for the Pioneers, replacing number 7, Brianna Reed. Foul called on the Pioneers as Monique Diaz goes to the ground. And here comes Bernadakis for the free kick. Bernadakis, excuse me. The ref will step off 10 yards. And now Victoria Sevis Power will take over the free kick. Just under 5.5 to play here in regulation. Sevis Power into the box. Not sure who got ahead on it, but that'll go out for a goal kick. 5 minutes to go in regulation. Here comes Rodriguez. Good job by Bernadakis to clear it out of bounds. Let the Baker defense get set back up. Lucas with the throw-in. That goes off MNU for a Baker throw-in. Chu boxes out the defender. That'll go out of bounds. MNU with the throw-in. Number 26, Alyssa Ward, now enters the game for the Pioneers. She will replace, it looks like number 12, Briley Johnson. 3:30 to go here in the second half. Staley controls it, plays it down the line to Chu. Number 14, Anna Sanchez, will clear it out for another throw-in. Knapp hustling down for the throw-in. Niermeyer with the ball. Plays it outside to Knapp, who will have a cross. Great ball. And he goes off Baker, out of bounds for a goal kick. 2:53 left to play in the second half. Uday gets possession back for the Wildcats. It's played outside to Wiles. Wiles keeps it in bounds for just a second and goes back out to the Pioneers. Here come the Pioneers. Uday gives chase. Number 10, Savannah Bussman with the ball. Takes a shot from the right side, and it goes straight across the goal and out of bounds. Baker will have a goal kick. 1:45 left to go in the second half. Baker will have to hurry here. And don't need a turnover like that. Uday kicks it out of bounds. Mid-America will have a throw-in. Bussman to Jones. And here comes Diaz. Great ball to Chu. Chu giving chase. Has one defender to beat. Beats her, but the goalkeeper comes out and falls on it with 1 minute to play in regulation. Advantage played to the Pioneers. Baker kicks it out of bounds. MNU will have a throw-in with 20 seconds to play. Aceves Power plays it deep. Chu giving chase with 8 seconds to play. And MNU will clear it out. And we will head to overtime. Free soccer here tonight at Liston Stadium. Baker 2, Mid-America 2. We will be right back for the first 10-minute overtime period after this. Overtime has started here at Liston Stadium. Alyssa Ward quickly for the Pioneers. Goes down and tries to give the Pioneers a chance. And he gets played out of bounds by the Wildcats for a corner. Number 12, Briley Johnson, makes her way over to take the corner for the Pioneers. And this will be a quick chance here in the first overtime period. Corner kick. Touches nobody and goes straight through as a Wildcat gets up slow. Foul called there. And I'm not sure who he's called it on. Looks like he's called it on Baker. MNU will have another free kick. Number 9, Elvia Villagomez will take the free kick for the Pioneers. Free kick played into the box. Right at Silva, who punches it over the net. It'll be another corner kick here for the Pioneers. Number 12, Briley Johnson, will go out there on the far side once again for a free kick. 8:30 to go in the first overtime period. Johnson on the ground. Cleared out by Vernadakis. Chu will gain possession for the Wildcats and play it back to Knapp. Wildcats look to counter. Strong challenge there by Alyssa Ward of the Pioneers. And Baker will keep possession. Chu makes a great move on her defender and has a chance here to play a great cross. Crossed in. Diaz off the feet and cleared out. Victoria Sevis Power gives the Wildcats another chance with a shot here. And it'll be just wide and grabbed by the keeper. 7:37 left to go. Clock will be stopped here as we have a Pioneer down. .35 is number 10, Savannah Bussman, comes off. And here we go again. Diaz with the ball. And he gets played deep here to Harris, who has a chance. Gets saved by the keeper and goes out. That should be a corner for the Wildcats. And I take that back. It will be a goal kick for the Pioneers. 7 minutes to play here in the first overtime period. This is a golden goal situation. First team to score here in either overtime period wins the game. We make it through 2 overtime periods with nobody scoring, the game will end in a draw. Baker called for a foul there. The Pioneers take possession. Chambers gets fouled there and goes down hard. And now Baker will have a chance with just over 6 minutes from about 30 yards out. Vernadakis lines it up. Not too long ago, Vernadakis tied the game at 2, scoring from about 40 yards out to put us where we are right now. Referee marks off 10 yards. .5:35 left to go in the first overtime period Here comes Vernadakis. It's low and just wide. And that'll go out for a goal kick for the Pioneers. Throw in there from Knapp. Misses the head of Diaz. That'll go out for a goal kick for the Pioneers once again. Harris controls it, keeps it in bounds, beats her defender, beats another defender and crosses it in, and gets cleared out by a Pioneer defender there. Ball high up in the air. Niermeyer, blocked by Slack of the Pioneers. Haley Harris wins the ball. And the Pioneers' number 14, Anna Sanchez, gets called with the foul. Victoria Seves-Power jogs down and will take a free kick with just over 3 minutes to play in the first overtime period. The Seves-Power with 3 minutes to go. Niermeyer gives chase and gets taken off the ball, and he goes out of bounds. MNU with a goal kick. .220 to play here in the first overtime period. Baker, Mid-America still tied at 2. Next goal will win the game. Referee stops the clock with 2:07 to play. And we might have a small injury here. Back to play here. Niermeyer gets the steal when it looked like the Pioneers might have had a chance. Side to Lucas. To Villa Gomez. Cleared out by Knapp. Diaz fights for the ball. Uday tries to clear it out, but Mid-America still keeps possession. Slack keeps possession, plays it forward. And the referee will stop play for an injury. Just 53 seconds to go here. Slack winds up for a free kick here for the Pioneers. Slack plays a ball. Silva saves it, and then a Pioneer pushes it out of her hands. It'll be a goal kick. .24 seconds to play here in the first overtime period. If Baker wants to get a shot off, they're going to have to hurry here. And that'll do it. First overtime period here at Liston Stadium. Neither team finds the back of the net. We will head to the second overtime period. Baker 2, Mid-America 2. We'll be right back for the second overtime period after this. We're back here for the second overtime period. Baker and Mid-America still tied 2-2. Mid-America starts with possession. And will keep possession and take a throw in. Uday, strong defense there, plays it out of bounds. And the Pioneers will take another throw in. Lappelhorst plays it in, no foul called by the referee. Baker will take possession. Ooh, never mind. Referee called for MNU's ball, but the assistant referee called him off and said give it to Baker, which he did. Back to Wiles, who plays it deep. Haley Harris. Bernadakis takes a rip from, again, 40 yards out, but this time it goes wide right for a goal kick for the Pioneers. Bernadakis regains possession for the Wildcats. Diaz outside to Niermeyer. Niermeyer plays the ball inside to Staley. Gives chase. That'll be out of bounds. Mid-America will take the throw in. Baker now with a throw in here. Deep into the corner for Diaz. Diaz with the cross to Bernadakis, who heads it. Chu. Niermeyer tries to bring it down to Harris. Harris plays the ball to Chu. Chu with the shot right to the keeper, Gutierrez, who makes another save with 6:45 left to play in the second overtime period. Scary one there for the Wildcats, but they get it back. Good ball to Staley. That goes off number 11, Trinity Jones of the Pioneers, and out for a corner kick. Baker needs this one. Victoria Sevis Power makes her way down. 16-12 to play in the second overtime period. The Sevis Power. Off the head of number 14, Anna Sanchez of the Pioneers, and out for another corner kick. Now 5:50 to play in the second overtime period. Again, off the head of Chu and just over the net. We are still tied 2-2 with 5:40 to go in the second overtime period. As number 6, Itzer Rodriguez, and number 21, Morgan Hill, into the game for the Pioneers, replacing Lexi Wappelhorst and number 26, Alyssa Ward. Uday plays it back to Silva. Silva controls it and kicks it deep. Over to Knapp. Harris with a great move on the defender. And the Wildcats have a chance here. Harris over to Diaz. Diaz with a shot. And that's wide for another goal kick for the Pioneers. 4:35 left to go in the second overtime period. Referee stops the clock for an injury for the Pioneers. 4:22 left to go in the game. Re-entering the game for the Pioneers, Alyssa Ward, who replaces number 10, Savannah Bussman. And then number 7, Brianna Reed, re-enters the game to replace the injured player. Can't quite tell who the injury is on, as they just stepped off the other side of the field. Foul called there on Baker. Mid-America looks to go quick. Uday gives chase, plays it out of bounds. Staley with a strong defensive play. And then Wiles plays it out of bounds. 3:30 left to go in the second overtime period as Brianna Reed looks to take the throw in. And it looks like she's going to try and throw it all the way into the box. Staley clears it out. Chu controls it. And the Pioneers get it right back. Slack down the sideline. Number 6, Rodriguez is there. 12, Briley Johnson had a chance, but the Wildcats get it back. And then there's Slack once again. Johnson to Ward. Saved by Silva. Great save by Silva to save the game with 2:47 left to play in the second overtime period. Briley Johnson takes a shot, and that goes right to Silva. And the referee calls a foul on the Pioneers. 2:30, 2:25 to go in the second overtime period. That injury earlier was number 4, Tara Lucas, who now makes her way back to the bench. Seems to be feeling okay. Baker takes the ball with 1:40 left to play. Neither team has scored. If it stays that way, we will end this game in a draw. Bernadakis beats the defender and then turns it over. Baker is going to get a throw in here, and they go quick. It goes out. Referee's going to stop the clock. I apologize. The clock has not been started. We should be good to go now once we restart. And that ball will go out. Baker will have a corner kick. $1:11 to go. Without a score, we'll end this game in a draw. Baker has a good chance here as they line up for a corner kick. Number 15, Grayson Cloth, enters the game to replace Elvia Villagomez. Victoria Sevis Power sets up on the far side. And here we go. Clock has started. Free corner kick. Cleared out easily by the Pioneers. Back to Aceves Power, who puts it in the box once again. Haley Harris. And that'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. MNU wanting to hurry now. 50 seconds to go. And we'll have a substitution to bring back in. Number 9, Elvia Villagomez. 40 seconds to play. And the clock keeps ticking with this substitution. 30 seconds to play. Vernadakis will take a shot from deep, and that'll go wide. Goal kick. 20 seconds to play. Ten seconds. This will go out of bounds, and this game will end in a tie. Strong game by both teams. Baker went ahead early. Mid-America tied it before the halftime. Mid-America took the lead in the second half, and then Georgia Vernadakis tied the game with not much time left in the second half on a goal from 40 yards out to end the game 2-2. Baker now 6-1-1 on the season. Mid-America moves to 2-2-1. We thank you for tuning in to Baker Athletics. We'll see you next time.